Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of Saving in Silver. So far this year, we have stacked $75.20 in face value for a melt value of $1,363.64 in savings. We've got $5 more in face value to show you today. Stay tuned, more saving to come. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Saving in Silver with the Florida Stacker. As mentioned in the video intro, we have saved $1,363. That is the fiat currency value of the $75.20 in 90% constitutional silver we have stacked so far. Since we started this series, that works out to be 54 troy ounces of silver. All right, so we've got $6 in face. Little mistake there in the intro saying 5. We do have our $5 in face from Aydin Coins. Aydin Coins has been more or less helping me out with this video series. I've got a little announcement about my partnership with them at the end of this video. But we also did pick up $1 in quarters face value from the local coin shop during a quick visit this week. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. I do have the package from Aydin Coins. And as mentioned, they've been sending us some nicer stuff. We're going to go ahead and pull this out of the package, get it all laid out, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, I've got everything laid out in front of us, and we will pull up our calculator here. So let's just go ahead and start with the calculator before we move on. And looking at the calculator as we start this week out, we do have $75.20 in face value. We are looking at the bottom line down there where it says constitutional silver total. That melt value with today's spot price of $25.54. The spot price as of Friday, July 30th, that's when I'm filming this video. It will be released every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Current melt value, $1,363.64. And our weight is now just at 54 troy ounces, so not too bad. So now let's get to the actual coins that we're going to be saving in this series, okay? When I say 90% constitutional silver, I want you to know what I mean. We're going to start out with the Barber half dollars, okay? We'll work from the larger denomination half dollars down. Not really stacking the dollars just yet. We will get to those in the future. Okay, so with the half dollars, these Barbers were minted from 1892 until 1915. I've got 5 of them currently. Then we get to the Walking Liberty half dollars, minted from 1916 until 1947. We have 12. Then we've got our Benjamin Franklin half dollars, 1948 to 1963. There are 7. And then finally, for 90% silver half dollars, the John F. Kennedy's 1964. 1964 only for the 90%. There are 8 in this tube. So then we get to the Barber quarters. And the Barber quarters, very similar to the Barber half dollars, 1892 to 1916. I have 6 of those so far. We've got our Standing Liberty quarters, 1916 to 1930. There are 21 in here. We get to our Washington quarters. So far, we have 117 Washington quarters. All right, so we just need a few more, and this tube will be full. When we get to our dimes, let's go ahead and show you our dimes. So we've got the Barber dimes. All right, and I did forget to mention, and let's go ahead and see if we can get a zoom here. Or a focus, that is, on these dimes. There we go. It's a better focus. The Washington quarters were minted from 1932 to 1964. These Barber dimes, 1892 to 1916. And you see we've got our Mercury dimes. Those are actually laid out in front of us. Let's see if we can get a little focus on that. Those Mercury dimes are some of my favorites. They're from 1916 to 1945. And then lastly, we have the Roosevelt dimes, and we've already completed 4 tubes of the Roosevelt dimes, and we just started our 5th one there, so there you go. That's what we're going to be adding to our stack or our savings account here as we continue to save in silver each week. So let's get started. So we start out with 6 of the Washington quarters. Now, these Washington quarters are going to vary in age, as mentioned, from the 1930s up until 1964. And I have quite a few of these so far. This is going to be the majority now of our 90% silver savings account. All right, so we'll go ahead and set those aside because that is going to finish another tube of Washington quarters. All right, so I'm going to set these back here for now before we add those to the tube. Now let's get to the Standing Liberty quarters. Once more, these were minted from 1916 to 1930. Let's see if we can get a good view of these. These are pretty slick down. I would say out of the coins that I have in my tube so far, these are probably the least attractive. These are pretty slick down. Now, these quarters in general are known to be pretty slick. There's not a whole lot of them out there as compared to some of the other 90% coins when it comes to having dates. I do have some, about half the ones in our tube do have dates, but the other half do not. So we'll go ahead and find that tube there of the SLQs, and we'll add these two slickers to the tube and update the calculator. All right, so let's move on. So we did get a John F. Kennedy $50. Let's take a look at this JFK. 1964. There you go. Add it to the tube. We also got another Walking Liberty $50. 1943. Average circulation. No big deal. This is standard fare for stacking 90% circulated coins. This is normal, guys. All right, let's grab that too. We'll update that tally as well. Got another Benjamin Franklin $50. 1957. 1948 being the first year. All right, let's grab that too. There we go. Our Benjis. Okay, and this is interesting. Look at this Barber $50 we got here. It looks like it's been redipped or polished. I don't know. You guys tell me. What's going on here? It's definitely not the way most circulated coins from the year 1903 tend to look. So yeah, I think this one's been dipped or polished. I don't know. Tell me out there, collectors and stackers. It's the first one like this that I've gotten. So let's find that Barber tube. There we go. There's our Barbers, and you can see quite a big difference there, right? We'll slide him into the tube. All right, so moving on. 3 Roosevelt dimes. That's good. I like our Roosevelt dimes, especially because there's only one as we begin our 5th tube of Rosies. So that'll bring it to 4 now in this tube. And I do have those Roosevelt dimes right here, as well as the Washington quarters that we've already put away so far. Those are the complete tubes so far since we started this Saving in Silver series. 3 S's there. Saving in Silver series. Let's see if we can get a refocus on the camera. Okay, so moving along. We got 5 Barber dimes this time. Not bad. We'll take a close look at these. I really like to look at the older stuff in a little bit more focus. Okay. So this one is, let's see if we can do a zoom. 1904. Pretty slick down. 1 dime. That's the nice thing about 90% is you can drop it. Okay. So then we also have another 1 dime. The year 1900. Look at the toning. Look at the toning on this dime. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Pretty cool. All right, that's 2. 3 more. And 1914. Gotten a few of these 1914s. World War I. The war to end all wars, right? That didn't happen. Okay, so then you've got, 1899. Check it out. 1899. That is cool. And last, another 1914. World War One. Okay, so moving on, we do have 2 mercury dimes. Let's pull that first mercury dime up. 1927. Not bad. About middle of the road. And a little junk there in this dime. Who knows what it sat in? Who knows? But it's, guess what? It's silver. Okay, let's get a focus back in, and then let's focus on this last mercury dime here. Come on now, camera. Work with me. 1941. Another Merc. So 2 Mercs. We'll zoom back out here. All right, get a refocus. Okay, so what's that leave us with? We've already checked out these dimes. Let's go ahead and add these barber dimes to the tube once more. We'll find that tube of barber dimes. So how many barber dimes are we going to have now? This is going to put us up to 19 barber dimes. We need 50 to fill this tube to have $5 in face of barber dimes. So it's going to take some time to finish up some of the barbers and mercury dimes, some of the older stuff. It is what it is. There's less of it out there. A lot of people hold on to the older stuff, and they're more happy to get rid of the Washington quarters and the Roosevelt dime. So that leaves us with the nicer silver that we got this week from Aydin Coins. So moving on to the nice coins that we got here, we've got another beautiful proof Benjamin Franklin, 1962. Now this one does have some tarnish on it. It's a little dirty as compared to the first one that we got a couple weeks back, proof 1962. Pretty nice silver, and for those that didn't see that earlier video, I'll go ahead and pull those. So these are the 2 proof $half that we've got so far from Aydin Coins. As mentioned, you may get something like this for mentioning Florida Stacker when you place an online order. And we'll flip them over. So this one here, a little nicer than this most recent one, but still a very nice upgrade as compared to a junky circulated silver coin. So there you go. Those are those 2 proofs. So we'll add these 2 proofs. I'll take a closer look at that coin and see if I'm going to put it in a capsule. And then finally we have a silver state quarter. So this is obviously been taken out of the U.S. Mint package. Iowa, 2004, silver. These are 90% silver quarters. Definitely a lot nicer than your circulated Washington quarters. And then I do have one more. This one from Michigan. Very nice. All right. So thank you, Pierre, from Aydin Coins, for sending me those upgraded Washington quarters. I'm going to have to put those into a separate tube. Definitely really appreciate the variety of silver that you guys send out when ordering. With Aydin Coins, you get a variety. You don't just get, $5 in Washington quarters or $5 in Roosevelt dimes, which tends to be so common with the other online dealers out there. You just get Rosies or Washington quarters, and I guess it's okay. It's all silver at the end of the day, but if you want a little bit more of a variety, definitely consider Aydin Coins. So let's go ahead and get to the calculator now. That is going to put us at $79.20 in face value for a melt value today using a spot price of $25.54 of $1,436.69. Our total weight in troy ounces of 90% silver. I'm only counting $4 in face added because I am going to exclude that proof Benjamin Franklin $half as well as those 2 proof or silver. They look like they could be proof. I'll have to look at them closer. State quarters there. I'm going to keep those aside and just keep those in my collection, probably give those to my kids. They're definitely gaining from this series as well. They really appreciate those wonderful U.S. minted products, such as the typical currency coins, quarters, dimes, $half stuff like that. The kids really love that stuff. I love it too. I hope you do enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. We have saved $1,436 in silver. Come back next Tuesday, 6 p.m. for week 7. I do have $5 more in face value of silver to show you. And also tune in on Thursdays when we unbox bullion. Bullion being 3 nines fine and 4 nines fine silver coins, as well as occasionally some platinum and gold. Thanks again for your subscribership. Thanks again for viewing. Please hit that thumbs up button, and I look forward to seeing you back next Tuesday. Keep stacking, my friends.